Are you a sensitive Cancer madly in love with a free-spirited Gemini? Or a curious Gemini trying to understand your emotionally deep Cancer partner? You've come to the right place. This relationship can be a beautiful challenge. It's like water trying to flow with air. Fascinating, but sometimes turbulent. But don't worry, it's not impossible. In this video, we're diving into 5 essential tips that can turn this challenging cosmic combination into a beautiful, lasting love story. Stick around, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let's first look at the core of the issue. You have Cancer, ruled by the moon, a water sign that's all about feelings, security, and creating a cozy home. Then you have Gemini, ruled by Mercury, an air sign that's about intellect, communication, and a need for freedom and new experiences. It's no wonder sparks, and sometimes frustrations, fly. Understanding these fundamental differences is the first step. Now, let's get into how to navigate them. Your biggest challenge is likely how you talk to each other. Cancers, you communicate through your emotions and often retreat into your shell when you're hurt. You might hint at what you need instead of saying it directly. But your Gemini partner is a master of the spoken word and needs clarity. They can't read your mind. So, learn to express your feelings clearly and without passive aggressiveness. On the other hand, Geminis, you're all about logic and clever conversation. But your Cancer partner needs to feel understood on a deeper level. You have to listen not just to their words, but to the feelings behind them. Validate their emotions, even if they don't seem logical to you. When you do this, you build a bridge between your two very different worlds. The first essential tip to making this work is to prioritize open and empathetic communication. This pairing often struggles with two very different needs. Cancers crave a secure, stable nest and a deep commitment. They need to know their partner is emotionally loyal and present. But Geminis have a powerful need for independence, new experiences, and social connection. They can feel suffocated by too much closeness and will naturally seek out space. For this relationship to thrive, you both have to compromise. Gemini, you have to consistently reassure your Cancer partner of your love and commitment. And Cancer, you have to give your Gemini partner the freedom to explore, socialize, and have a life outside of the relationship. When you create a solid home base but allow for individual freedom, you both win. This brings us to our second tip. Find a balance between security and freedom. You're not going to change each other, so stop trying. In fact, your differences are your greatest strength. A Gemini can help their Cancer partner get out of their comfort zone and experience new, exciting things. They bring a breath of fresh, stimulating air to a life that can sometimes get stuck in a rut. In return, a Cancer can provide a deep emotional anchor for their Gemini partner. They offer the nurturing stability and grounding presence that a Gemini's scattered mind often needs. They are the safe harbor for the ever-curious twin. So our third tip is to embrace and appreciate your differences. While you have contrasting needs, it's vital to find common ground. This relationship can't survive solely on two different paths. Luckily, both signs are incredibly creative and imaginative. The key is to find activities you can both enjoy that engage both the heart and the mind. Think about things like cooking together, exploring a new city, binge-watching a thought-provoking documentary series, or trying a new creative hobby. The act of creating shared memories and experiences is what will truly strengthen your bond. So, the fourth tip is to engage in shared experiences. The biggest challenge in this relationship is often trust. Cancers can become insecure because of Gemini's need for independence and lack of emotional transparency. Geminis, on the other hand, can feel overwhelmed by a Cancer's emotional intensity, which can be misread as clinginess. For this to work, you must build unshakable trust. Gemini, be transparent and follow through on your promises. And Cancer, learn to trust that your partner's need for space isn't a rejection of you. When you both consistently show up for each other, you'll create a foundation that can't be broken. That's why the fifth and final tip is to build deep trust. A Cancer and Gemini relationship might be a challenge, but it's also an incredible opportunity for growth and a uniquely rich partnership. You can absolutely make it work. So, which tip resonated with you the most? What's your biggest challenge or success story in a Cancer Gemini pairing? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please like this video, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more astrological relationship advice.